been a member of Toastmasters for not that long at all, probably a month and a half. However, I have been dragging my feet when it came to the icebreaker. Been a little tied up in some professional development stuff I've been working on, but needless to say, ready to give the speech on project number 1. Name's Michael Alexander Morgan. It's actually kind of funny. 3 first names cause a bit of a naming challenge no matter where I am. There's always Michaels, there's always Alexes, and Alex is actually a unisex name, so that even makes it worse, and then Morgan is also a first name. Parents couldn't figure out if they're going to, well, they wanted to call me Alex actually, and they couldn't think of a middle name. With that said, they just gave me a first name that went with it and decided to call me Alex anyways. Caused lots of interesting things going through school. Actually, no, Alex, don't worry about what the name says on there. It's still Alex. Needless to say, go by Alex today just because first job I had, there were 7 Michaels and a company of 80. With that being said, I started, elementary school in San Antonio. Grew up with my mom and 2 brothers there. It's pretty fun. Brothers and I hung out quite a bit, and we actually moved quite a bit. And because of that, we really had a tight-knit family. We were there until about 3rd grade, so for me, when that actually started, I couldn't tell you, because all I know is my memory started in about San Antonio, so it's there for a few years, needless to say. At some point in time, we did move up to Austin when my mom met my stepdad. That would be somewhere around 3rd grade for me. My stepdad had 2 kids, so with the math rolling around in your head, that's 5 kids, all within 4 years of each other. 5 boys at that, all within 4 years of each other, within one house, 2 parents. It was an interesting dynamic, needless to say. Austin was quite awesome though. I did enjoy it because behind our house was the Greenbelt. My brothers and I were actually pretty active. All of us did BMX, which I guess that worked out since we were all guys. You know, just something we could all do together. And we would go out, walk in the Greenbelt, ride around. It was tons of fun. Greatly enjoyed it. Now my dad, I still saw him quite a bit. He worked in Dallas and actually does IT stuff as well. It's actually kind of funny. My entire family and even closely related family all works in IT. Even the people they married. I don't know how that worked out exactly. But my dad did get me originally interested in computers because I remember when I would visit him, he had hardware all over his place because he would always be putting servers together, putting desktops together for the businesses that he was contracting for. With that said, I started simply by just putting all the stuff together and installing DOS on it, which for whatever reason that really tweaked my curiosity because no matter what I put in there, I just go through the same steps and it works just like the previous one did, which kind of blew my mind at the time. I guess it kind of got the engineering side of me going. Needless to say, if you were to skip forward in the speech a little bit, you would see that I'm still doing very similar things today. In 7th grade, 99, moved up to Dallas just because my stepdad changed jobs. Sort of. He was still doing the same thing, but he sold his company down in Austin to come up here and work for his mom. Same company actually, as a franchise. And it just worked out because he wanted to be closer to his family. His entire family's up here in the DFW area. And that didn't pose any issues for my mom's side of the family because actually all our family's up in Indiana, Illinois. Needless to say, we're a little bit closer all the way around. And now, if 7 people in a house weren't enough, I've got a younger brother and younger sister. Family of 9. Very busy. Very tight-knit though. After high school, well, let me back up a second. In middle school, I remember being in class, I was hitting a point where I was like, okay, probably shouldn't stay at home playing video games all the time. This is probably not good. They're asking for tryouts on the track team, and I thought it was a great idea to actually go out there and do that. In elementary school, I had quite a few friends. We always competed in PE back when it was like your grade depended on how fast you ran the mile. So there's a little bit of competition going on there. Went out, did track, and needless to say, I did it for the next 5 years, cross country included in high school. Ended up with school record at my high school for the 5K. Graduated high school, and 1 month into the summer, I had an accident at my job, can't run anymore. That changed my direction a little bit because I was no longer able to get that athletic scholarship. At that point in time, I had to fall back and figure out what I was going to do. Academics were fine though. I would have to say I did make a mistake when it came to choosing schools, but that will be corrected soon enough. Went to school for a little while, and I thought I knew it all because I was looking at where education would take me and where IT would take me. IT took me to, I thought it would take me to where I was wanting to go. Left school 2 years in, started on my professional certifications, CCNA, changed jobs. CCNA is the entry-level certification for networking. Changed jobs, got my CCNP, reached the potential at that company, changed jobs here. Just recently got my CCIE, which is the master level certification for the field that I'm in. With that being said, that's actually why the icebreaker today took so long to get to, because I was working on that. I am now looking at going back to school for a degree yet undetermined. I've got a list, working on it. With that said, appreciate the, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for there. I'm done though.